Hello, I'm Z, and welcome back to Outer Wilds. Now, last time, I, for one, believe we made some pretty significant progress. Now, what we learned is that we can teleport from Ash Twin onto other planets, as we did on the Sun Station. What we could do was teleport from Ash Twin onto Brittle Hollow and see if that brings us to the Black Hole Station. For that, I need essentially about two things. I need to first get onto Brittle Hollow and connect those two things, because generally speaking, the Black Hole Station is in the downwards position, which, as you might know, is not where I need to be. I need to be up there where, you know, where I'm at, essentially. If I am to actually teleport there. Alright, this is where I'm going. Uh-oh. Yep. Got it. Forgot this. It's over here. Okay, go down. And put this in the downwards position so that it goes up and touches that, which seems to be like a station, a connecting point where I can enter if I am to be there on the upside. So now our mission is figure out which one of the towers corresponds to Brittle Hollow. In order to do that, I'm not quite sure. I guess I'll go back. Ah, there is that room. Yeah, I could. So essentially, there is the power room in the Ember Twin with the black holes and white holes. Those things, right? There's that, and I was thinking that what I could do is go back in there, try and figure out what that was about again. Because I know that required a bit of waiting, and that's what we've been doing essentially. You're quite close by. Like always, you're not gonna allow me. Yep. Alright. Approaching too fast. You're gonna autopilot my ass straight into the sun, aren't you? You are, absolutely. There's the sun station. I got to read everything on it, and I'm kind of happy that I got to. we descend onto the planet. What was the point where I had to descend? Where was it? There. The hell is that? I know what that is. I know what that room is. Okay. So let's be on our merry way here for now. And go down to the power. I can't actually get there anymore. Okay. Very tight timer, and it seems I didn't make it. Didn't make the cut. Up here is where we have to go, because we're gonna go back. I'll go down. The goddamn... That's interesting. I think I was punctured in one of the directions of the suit, and it was actually pushing me in that direction, because there was oxygen leaking out of it. That's very interesting. Alright, I have two objectives right now. And one of the objectives is, not surprisingly, teleporting on Ash Twin. Secondly, I want to figure out what's in the Quantum Tower as well, again, because I have been failing to do so. Okay, so that is the Sun Station. That is absolute, there is no questions. That is Ember Twin. That's the station teleport to Ember Twin, because there's two of them. This is possibly Timber Hearth. Or the Gas Giant. That's also possibly something else. You know what? I have an idea. I have a thumbnail that actually displays all of those. I just don't remember in which order. I'm gonna open up on my phone the episode that I am referring to. Here we go. Outer Worlds. Episode 11. The triangle one, I think. The circle one is the Gas Giant. Giant's Deep, was it? I think. This one. I believe it's Giant's Deep. And then the triangle one is Brittle Hollow, because it looks like it is crumbling. This is what we want, this is what we need, but I have to wait until I can get inside. I'm gonna put myself right here because it's gonna intersect with the path of the sand, but next to it is fine. Let's go into rumor mode. So we've got a lot of stuff that we still haven't figured out, like the Quantum Moon. I'm not sure how to get on there. There's still more stuff at the Whitehall station again. Giant's Deep. And what was the last one called? Dark Bramble, right? Those two. Everybody's really low here because it's near to the sun. Just waiting for it to drain slowly but surely. I know it's not very exciting, but I really don't have much to go on. Good thing is we finished the Interloper. We don't have anything to do there anymore, I don't think. I heard something along the lines of, if you know this game, and you know the story, you can finish the game in 8 minutes, or something like that, along those lines. I was like, that's pretty cool, honestly. That's pretty cool. But, you know, I don't know the story. That's the whole appeal of this game, from what I've heard, is figuring out the story. And I imagine that if you know everything, right, in a game about discovery, you're gonna be able to speedrun the hell out of it. That feels completely normal to me, right? Like, more power to you, but me myself, well, I don't know anything about the game that much. So actually, I do know stuff about the game, just not quite everything it wants me to know. So right now we're passing by. I don't know if it's gonna teleport me as the sand isn't fully gone, but it's right there. It is. Ha! I knew it! Teleported me right where I wanted. Right where I wanted. Good. Okay, so we can explore this now. That is fucking scary to look at. Return warp's charged. Step on the warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Huh, return warp. Interesting. Black Hole Forge. Left. I see it. What's this way, though? I've waited so long to be here. Oh, shit. Okay, let's go into Black Hole Forge for now. And then we'll flip back around gravity normal-wise and everything once I get there. What's on this? Uh-huh. It's one of these. I don't have the stone. Maybe it's in the Black Hole Forge. Be cautious near the boarding area while the Black Hole Forge is in operation. Oh, okay. Oh, you're fucking trippy, aren't you? Oh, the messed up gravity is weird. I got this. Ash Twin Project Stone. Okay, let's put it down for now. Let's read this. Where am I taking... Oh, where am I taking this first black hole core? And what am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the high energy lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he is familiar with them. All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Spike, Clary, I'm leaving for the delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Okay, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin. Just make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. Take this, put it down for now. Take this, and let's read this one. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower's design, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that the warp tower is always aligned with the center of its corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. I seem to recall that that was your astounding understanding of warp technology at first. Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize that the hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. The shared alignment point is probably the sand. Let's be real here. How does that help me though? Oh, that's an interesting... That means something. What does this mean? I've got an inkling of an idea what this means. Look. Guarding the warp towers in Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body which is tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, the towers might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I might enjoy precision as much as the next nomai, provided the next nomai is not poke. We don't need the alignment angle to be exact, it only needs to be within 5 degrees of each astral body's center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. Imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. The fuck is this thing? What is this thing? It's like a clock. Some shit, I don't know. It's weird. What are you? You activate once you're in the right position. The right position stays for like a second, I think. Is that another planet? Is that the black hole which you forge at? It lights up as if I'm supposed to do something in that little short period of time. I don't know. I'm very confused on what I'm supposed to be doing. But let's grab... Christ. Let's grab this. And make my way over outside to here. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability would still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. Oh. Okay. What are you projecting? I don't like this. Fuck, man, that's creepy. That is really creepy. Okay. Let's give myself a break for a second and go on to the other zone here. This is the top of the tower. Black hole forge. Exit to surface. There's an exit to surface from this place? What should be something I could have accessed at any point? Ah, it's this. I see. Well, there's no returning now. The return warp isn't available up here, is it? I don't believe it is. And that's fine. However, the tower still hasn't warped. I died. I was kind of sure that was gonna kill me. Shit. How late in the goddamn loop is the quantum tower's information available? Very late, it seems. No, I'm unveiling more and more of what I'm supposed to be doing, what's happening and everything and as such. And yet, as I discover more and more, I feel like I'm discovering less and less. Angle align diagram. Diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Warp tower alignments are not exact. They only need to be within... Oh, that's what it was representing. The alignment time. Advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of the Ash Twin. What was this? Oh, that. The Sunless City is done, so apparently whatever I had left, I had figured out. Okay, let's see what this is. So what if you were to warp onto Ember Twin from Ash Twin? What would that provide? I don't think it would provide much. Whitehole Station. There's still more to explore there. Well, I'm sure that there is. The Quantum Tower, in particular. Explore the 6th location. The shrine must be on the moon's north pole. How the fuck do I check for that? Apparently I do have everything I need to know from the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. How do I figure that out? I don't know. But I feel like I'm mostly done with whatever these planets had to offer for now. Don't get me wrong, there's still stuff, I'm sure, on them. But for now, I'm kinda done with being able to figure out how to get them. On the other hand, we have 2 locations left. One of them being of great mystery, and one of them being of great importance. The first, which is of great importance, is Giant's Deep, if I could spot it. I think it's behind the sun. Nope, there it is. Now, the issue with Giant's Deep is I don't know if I can actually get on the surface of the planet. Let's figure that out. Because it is a planet with extreme weather. You will bring me no closer, huh? Don't allow me to be pulled in. What is this? What are you? Oh shit, again. Fuck is this? Close that door, open this one. Good shit. Okay. Probe tracking module. Well, that seems to be gone. control module. That's still there. We have one more, right? Launch module. Unfortunately, that's gone. But let's go in here. See what the control module's about. Holy mother of fucking shit. What do you represent? Is this their ship? Request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. I'll have to read into this. Yes. Warning, orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Due to damage to multiple modules detected. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Begin launch log. Orbital probe cannon. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. Oh shit, that flips me. Alright, the hell is this now? Probe tracking module missing. Launch module. Viewport window fractured. Module exports to vacuum airspace. Control module intact. No structural damage. Orbital probe cannon. Damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. It has received severe structural damage. We have another projection stone. Launch module projection stone. Let's see. So this is what's going on in the launch module. Okay. It could be worse. Okay. Let's read. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking. We'll know the ice's precise location. The thought of concluding our elder's curiosity and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Cassava tells me that he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting that we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see, and I am right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting. I can posit with nearly 100% certainty that our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, and the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. What does that mean? That means something, but I'm not sure what yet. Giant steep projection stone. Let's read. I have bad news, Evans. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. Hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They are uncertain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update, Mallow and I will join you, and Daz. Privet left to visit her brothers, and fears Idea might feel responsible. Let's see this. Is this what the damn planet looks like? Interesting. Anyways, put that down. I'm being redirected down, even though I want to go. I want to go in here. There we go. Let's go into the launch module. vacuum of space is not that scary. Oh. I can only merely launch a scout. Huh. I'll take that challenge. I know what you want me to do. You want me to take this exit. So that I can angle myself with the position of the scout and enter through the broken window. That is clever. Alright, here we are. Control module, projection stone. The control module has its own story, it seems, up there. Oh, wait, control module, I've been there, yeah. Ah, so you want me to bring this? No, you just want me to read it. Probe tracking module, there we go. Where the fuck are you? What? Where are you? What happened to this bit? What? Okay. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyways. So who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind. Because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Oh no, you were very much able to. And it's very surprising. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending her last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the item specification. We've already read this. Alright. Now it is very clear to me that there is no way we've missed a way to... The probe itself has reached the eye of the universe, it seems. That is my speculation on where it was. Because they seem to be pretty confident in the fact that they'd actually managed to do that. The glass here offers me nothing. And as for this door, I shall go through it once more. Return to my ship with, well, new information is putting it lightly. And go on to Giant's Deep, I guess. Giant's Deep time. Whoa. Holy fuck, this is cool. This is not how I expected this planet to look and feel. That's a lot of storms. Oh, gravity is heavy, to say the least. Shit. Oh, my ship. My ship is supposed to go down there. Oh, okay. You know why? Or? Is it? What is this for? I believe it is for the stability of my ship, yes. What is that in the water? Looks like Dark Bramble stuff. Oh my god, what a cool planet. Oh, I love the diversity in every single one of these planets. Alright, so jetpacking here is completely useless. Huh. Oh god. I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Oh. Some minor parkour is just completely difficult on this. Statue workshop. Closed. I love the exploration of this game. God. It's so amazing. This is such a great experience. Sure, it gets confusing, and it might not be for everyone, but holy fuck, this is just such a good game. What is this thing? No, honestly, what is this thing? Is it a thing to hold you in place in case a storm is approaching right over the island, or? I don't know. I'm not able to guess just like that. They're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flock says it could be dangerous, so he can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Flock specifically told us not to do that. I really want to see the test too, Lamy, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Flox will let us see us there later. There's a secret way, eh? And it seems like it could be through the water. Now, it's pointless to really shoot this down there, because I'm not going to figure out the way through here. Yeah, no, that's not going to help me enough to figure out where to go. Let's go back to my ship. Okay. Shit, a storm is approaching. Right over where we are. That's a bit terrifying, honestly. So hopefully this protects me. Because it really does feel like what I'm supposed to be doing in order to be protected. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Oh my god, is that how this works? Holy fuck. Oh, I'm dead. Down there. That's what I was seeing. The probe. I'm not descending any further. I can't descend. Thing. The water is safe is another realization. But that's good. This is the secret entrance, absolutely. Yeah. Holy fuck, I'm loving this. So much. I didn't realize that the tornado, the thing was supposed to protect me from the tornado, right? And the moment it protected me, there was no gravity. And I was like, why is there no gravity? Have I been teleported? I reached out of the pod. I look around and I realize, no, I have not been teleported anywhere. The entire island has been shot up into the atmosphere above it even, and is now descending back down. And that is just amazing. Yo, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is in closest proximity. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue has paired with Daz. No matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to Ash Twin Project. This is an extraordinary sculpting work, Flox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? Now that we can have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single nomized memories to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to corresponding. No my. Nomai looks into this, pairs with it. Memories get transported. That's so cool. That's so cool. Oh my god. That's the explanation for the reviving function. I don't revive, I die every single time, but my memories are sent back to the original me before he actually explored. That's so cool. Wow. I've installed the masks inside the Ashton Project Flocks. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds, as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will. Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ashton project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Alright. Let's take a look here. I'm activating them. There's more and more every single time I look. A very loud sound around here. Something akin to a storm, though. Huh. That's another thing. I can't reach up there, can I? But I can. You know how? I wait for a tornado to pull up this goddamn rock into the stratosphere. Once it's pulled up... Oh my god. And one's approaching. Right. I'm ready. Oh, I love this. Oh, how I love this exploration. I'm gonna stand somewhere where I can be relatively safe, I think. Like here. I don't think this is gonna throw me too much. And if it does, that's concerning. But it is approaching. And I hear it. Now, how about I stand up here? Yeah, no, I definitely can't make it up there. I know you're approaching. So just... be ready is all. They're one of those things here. There is, technically speaking. Is it not approaching? The tornado? I guess maybe not. Shit. Well, it would have been a lot more useful if it did. That one feels like it is. Whoa, 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 easy there, easy there. You're definitely approaching. Oh, okay. Let's see what happens if I am pulled up in a tornado without the protection of that thing. Actually, last time I had the protection of the water. I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna smash to the ground so goddamn hard that I'm not gonna be able to live through that. Make it in time. Yes. No, 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 no. No. I'm being pulled by the planet too much. Here. Just gotta reach that. No. I can't use it as a propeller anymore. No. And I had the right idea, but I just didn't have the oxygen and fuel to do it. Damn it. This brings back all my memories now. Wow. Incredible game. No, I see what happens. Okay. Think. Anyways, I am out of time for this episode, so if you enjoy this episode, leave it a like. Have an awesome rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow.